Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Stacey Lewin, who's going to share a story that's very personal to her. And if you understand what she's going to tell you, then you can use this anyway.
When I was 6 years old, back in Myanmar, I experienced something no child could have experienced. I saw a demonstration of students happening right in front of my house. And the next thing was a whole group of army marched in. They just shoot the students who are only in their teens. Of course, blood was everywhere, and I was running up into the house with my mom. And this lasted for at least a week. I remembered that I asked my mom what was happening. And my neighbor, who was having his dinner with his son, got shot for no reason. And life became very, very precious because it can be gone in an instant. And I understood that at a very, very early age, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately. The next thing was a total change because my dad, being overseas in Africa, was feeling anxious for the whole family, so he got us on a flight and we flew to a new destination, something that I don't know because I do not know how to speak English yet at the age of 6. Never sat on a plane before, so it was an adventure for me and my mom to be flown halfway across the world to Sierra Leone, and that's how another journey begins. So out of all this, right, things started to change inside of me because I felt that life was really, really precious, and living in the moment, it's important, especially to treasure the times with your loved ones. And through all these incidences or problems that happens, you can either learn something and try to look at the positive side of things, or you will go into a downward spiral and probably end up in depression. So I have not shared this story with a lot of people, and I never knew where my positivity comes from and why I am simply contented. People said that it's easy contentment, but when I look back at my childhood, I realized where the mental strength came from because of the adversity that I had faced. And at a young age, I had to cope to adapt to a new environment. Because I'm the only child, I do not have any siblings to talk to. So I learned to look at life as an adventure, whereby I had to appreciate diversity, even language, although it's an issue. But as long as you open your heart to it, the other party can always communicate with you and you can always work together. So the learning lesson that I would like to leave you all with is treasure the moment that you have with your loved ones, because you don't know what life is going to bring to you. And of course, despite all these adversities, problems never last. And you can always find a solution and joy from out of all these adversities. Thank you.